Hello Earth Signs, my name is Natalie. Thank you for checking out my channel, Trinity Source. This is your Psychic Tarot reading for March 2023. My name is Natalie, and if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I used to be active a few years ago, and I'm starting back up again, so I'd really appreciate it if I get the support I'm looking for. So the cards we're using today are the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. This is based off the Rider-Waite Tarot, but it integrates chakras as like colored cards based on the chakra energy center. So what I feel for Earth signs, I wrote down that you guys are very critical right now. You seem to place judgment on things that might not be what you think, or you are pretty harsh on yourself and others. You got 8 of Coins because you are building up something. You've worked hard for something, and you don't want anybody to mess it up. And you have 8 here. That's abundance, that's infinity, that's returning home, and you want to stack up your money, and you don't want, things to fall apart. But you do have this burden here. You have been working on your spirituality for several years, meditating, yoga, and all that. The thing is, there's this heavy weight on your back. You could be experiencing backaches. You could be experiencing a lot of stress. And I recommend meditation music like this. And yellow is your solar plexus. You could be experiencing stomach troubles. And it stems from your mind not able to let go. You're dwelling on things that need to just be let go. I would get some black, I think this is tourmaline, to let go. It gets rid of negative thoughts and toxins. And take vitamins to remove toxins as well. And eat natural foods. The Hermit, you are usually the type of person who's very hardworking, but you keep to yourself. You have this very introvert part of you, but when you're around people, you want to be the center of attention. You want to be the one talking. You are taking this lantern. You're really trying to find yourself. You're trying to find solutions all the time. Maybe you should take a step back and not worry about solutions all the time, and just worry about things that are going to make you happy. What are the things that make you happy? Start writing a gratitude journal, and just do what makes you happy. Don't worry about what other people do. Don't worry about what you can't afford. Don't worry about what isn't going right. 2 of Wands is choosing sides. It's like you are in this fight to choose whether you want to experience, a life without certain people, or do you want to keep these people in your life and then experience drama? Or if you are at a job that you don't like, should you keep that job? Or King of Wands in reverse, I got this for fire signs, basically means you are not going to sit still anymore. You are not going to, sorry, my light went out. You're not going to sit still anymore, and you're going to tell people how you feel, and you're going to put your foot down. You're not just going to sit there and, have a side eye and just let it go. Or not let it go, but like hold it in and not tell anybody about it, So I feel like you are getting rid of all those like thorns in your side. You're telling people, look, this is, how I have to do things, because um, the way that things have been going have really been stirring up your emotions. You tend to have outbursts sometimes, and it's just because you don't know what to do with yourself, to be honest. You are finding that you don't have the love, you don't have the support, you don't have the work that you want, you don't have the house that you don't have what you want. And that's fine. A lot of us don't have what we want. And we can't just be immature about it. We just have to work on it. Start with small goals and work on it. See, this is the Nine of Swords. This is worrying at nighttime. This is restless. This is all them swords in there's thorns in your side, because you're just worried all the time, and you don't have to be worried anymore. You don't have to. Just let it go. Everything's okay. And I think you realize that, because the hang woman here, she is surrendering, she's waiting, always thinking and wondering if this is going to go right, if that's going to right. And finally she set herself free, and she cut that cord that was binding her to toxic situations. And finally she was relieved of the one thing that was worrying her, the one thing that was worrying you. So I really hope that is what is happening with you, because I feel, a lot of sadness and stress, and that is not good, because that could really cause physical problems, and then, lose relationships. And I feel like you got, somebody here that's influencing this. It's a male or female fire sign that is represented as a queen and a knight, that is on one hand responsible, sweet, loving, passionate, helpful, and all that, and then on the other hand is wild, spontaneous, and what's that word I'm looking for? Rambunctious is the word I'm getting, and just like off the wall, and then that energy gets pressed on you, and you're telling that person, look, go back to the sweet, loving person that I know, please, or we gotta, cut ties. So, one more card. The Magician. This is the card where you are basically, you mastered everything, so you're just waiting for everybody around you to catch up. Okay, you already have been there to help people. You've already been the guiding light, the source, as the hermit. You've already been that person, and you're waiting for people to just catch up. And if they don't, I guess you just gotta, accept it. That's the thing. You just gotta accept it. And, you can't always give all your tools away and your resources away and your love away, because then you get depleted, and what are you left with? Okay, so this is about parental care. Maybe you have to care for your parents, or maybe, your relationship with your parents isn't great, or maybe you are the parent and you are in need of self-love and love from others and support. So let's see what the butterfly changes are for earth signs in March 2023. You are stronger than you know. I think water signs got this. Yeah, like, you gotta realize you're not weak. You're not less than. You're not, unworthy. You're not stupid. Any kind of judgments that you are feeling from people, whether it's verbal or non-verbal, are not true. Okay, I'm getting cards from other readings, so let's shuffle here. Yeah, I see leaving. You're leaving this situation. You gotta stop. You gotta get out of there. Just leave any kind of toxic situation. Gracefully aging. I got this with water signs, I feel. gracefully aging. Let's look this up. I feel like you take care of yourself very well, and then you see other people who just aren't doing that, and it makes you so upset, and then you don't want that to be you. So you receive this card because heaven sees your inner and outer beauty and wants you to appreciate your divine magnificence. This means that you allow yourself to see beauty that growing older represents. The more you hold positive thoughts and feelings about aging process, the more you glow with inner peace and sage wisdom. Your maturity signifies that you will be seen as an elder and others will look to you for answers. That's what I mean. Like, you are the magician. You completed this cycle. You have done the work to be the magician, to be the hermit that has a lot of wisdom that people look up to, and this is an honor. Which is one reason why this card is guiding you to age gracefully, meaning that you embrace your hard-won years of learning. Although you may feel much younger than your chronological years, graceful aging means that you are comfortable with yourself in every way. Caring for your aging parents or other elders, learning from an elder, a change in beauty care routine, and preparing for retirement. I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of people who are retiring and are dealing with like family situations and family change, people moving out of the house, and things just changing, and I feel like, you worry about your kids a lot, and they're okay. Don't worry, they're okay. Adult children, you're worried about them, and you keep judging them. They're okay, and they want you to know that they're okay. They are starting a new career, and they're going to get themselves together, okay? Don't worry. Healthcare change. Make sure your health is in order, okay? Make sure everything, grief work, that inner thing, that inner trauma, everyone has to go through. Everyone has to do the hermit, going through that void, going through that dark tunnel to find the inner child and seeing what's wrong, what happened, and reflecting on it, and coming to an end. It's the end of that, okay? This is an end. You have a lot of motivation right now. You're ready to start this process. You're ready to take the next step. You're ready to just get your life back together, self-care. You're ready. And make sure while you're doing this, you have all this energy. Make sure you get your rest though, because when you're in that state where you're trying to accomplish so much, you forget to take a break. So that's your reading, our signs. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please email 9623@gmail.com. Thank you.